Today's trailer reaction is to Star Trek Section 31. Now, I knew nothing about this, it just popped up on my YouTube feed. Now, I used to be a massive fan of Star Trek. I used to love Star Trek. And I kind of gave up on it in the last few years just because it's just not Star Trek anymore to me, to be honest. And I know that Gene Roddenberry, some of his ideas are a bit outdated, but he created Star Trek. And Star Trek to me was about exploration, adventure, and each week you'd have an episode of Star Trek and you'd be kind of introduced to different characters, different situations, different stories, and they were fun. I didn't mind the remake films. It did take me a while to get into, to be honest. After kind of giving them a bit of a chance, I liked them for what they were. They were fun. So is it Karl Urban as Dr. Bones? I think he was the best actor to play that character. But Star Trek to me in the last few years has just not been the same. It's just too much breaking canon, and I believe that Gene Roddenberry would be rolling around in his grave. He is the father of Star Trek. I do believe that if he had, the special effects that we have today, he'd be in heaven. And his character development as well in the Star Treks that came before were very good. Very good. My favourite Star Trek film is The Wrath of Khan. I love that film.
An emperor can only be loyal to duty. Thus does the Empire.
Jesus, that's bad acting.
Remain strong. Thus does it grow. All hail the Emperor!
Filippo Giorgio, you're a tyrant who murdered our own people by the millions. The past always catches up with you.
You're Section 31.
Okay, ladies, now let's get information.
31 is a Black Ops division. Spy work. Starfleet is here to make sure no one commits murder.
What a cute idea.
Prove to me you got some coordination.
It's gonna be bumpy and bad.
You're a bad bitch.
We can't trust you with our lives, but here we go.
Somebody's got to keep it lively, right?
Hey, ladies, now let's get information.
What the hell is... That's not Star Trek. Oh my god, was she... I don't know if she was eating an eyeball there or... I looked away.
I work.
I don't know. That's not Star Trek. What the hell is that? Yeah, she's eating an eyeball. That's not Star Trek. What is that? If you didn't have the name Star Trek attached to it, I wouldn't... I could not see that as Star Trek whatsoever. Again, they just put a name, take a name from something, attached it to something completely far from what Star Trek is, and it becomes Star Trek just because they put the name on it, Star Trek. This is not Star Trek.
Starfleet is here to make sure no one
This is why I gave up on Star Trek. This is a bastardization of Star Trek in a lot of ways. This is not Star Trek. That's all. I keep seeming to repeat myself. This is not Star Trek because I'm quite shocked. Where is Star Trek? nobody cares about if you have not got Kirk or the original, you know, Picard or any of those lot in it. Nobody cares if it's in the future. People want fun, adventures, exploration. This is just not. I just keep repeating it's not Star Trek, as if that's going to kind of, as if that's going to change it to make it look like Star Trek. I'm just not. I should say I'm shocked, but I'm not. Funny enough, watching Star Trek Strange New Worlds, I wasn't really into that. With the last, was it season 2? With the last episode, I thought something's there. Something's there. Don't like the guy who plays Kirk because I'm a Kirk fan. Probably that's reason why. Don't think he pulls off the charismatic elements of William Shatner. I just don't. But something's there in Strange New Worlds. But my heart always goes to the original films. I'm you know, the Next Generation. I watched the last season of Picard and I loved a lot of episodes in that. The first episode watching of that, to me, they seemed to get a lot right with what they were doing. They knew what the fans wanted, and then therefore they created a good storyline. But this is not Star Trek, to me anyway. This is something completely and utterly different. And again, I'm just fed up of seeing this stuff, trash, taken out and of the bin and the label removed from a better franchise, Star Trek, Star Wars, you name it, plastered onto it, using a legacy to try and sell whatever this is. Star Trek fan of me wants adventure, fun, laugh, you know, character driven stories, characters you care about. I know that she's from Discovery. Couldn't care less about those characters in Discovery whatsoever. They bored the hell out of me. Anyway, what do you guys think? Take care.
Hey ladies, now let's get information.